Hi ho, welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday. I'm your host Hank McRae from Without a Face. Today I'm going to be listening to an album from 1974 by Dan Fogelberg. It's called Souvenirs. I recently saw that there was a 50th anniversary reissue of this album, which came out this year, even though it turned 50 last year. I have a feeling this is going to be some stellar 1970s singer-songwriter type music. Let's get to it. The first song is called Part of the Plan. A lot of folky harmonies on the chorus here with the cowbell. Great guitar work on the outro here. Oh, I love the way they ended that song too. Part of the Plan is a fantastic album opener. If the rest of the album is as strong as that, this is going to be a great listen. The next song is called Illinois. Oh, I love how it changes to minor there during the chorus. They got some harmonizing guitar solo work here. Or it's more symphonic than a guitar solo. That's really great. That was a beautiful, gorgeous song. A bit on the slower side for a second song in an album sequence, but I liked it. The next song is called Changing Horses. Changing Horses was an even softer song, kind of mid-tempo, very beautiful harmonies, light percussion on it, and a bass drum. That's a song I could listen to over and over again. The next song is called Better Change. This is a very grooving song. This might be my favourite song so far. So this song Better Change so far is sounding a lot like a song that would have come from the Eagles. And I looked up who produced this album. It was Joe Walsh, who would go on to join the Eagles, I think around this time. That's a perfect song right there. I could hear that one over and over again as well. Better Change is a great song. Again, it reminded me of the Eagles. Alright, the next song is the title track. It's called Souvenirs. He's singing on a real high register on this one. Almost sounds like music that would be in a nursery or something for babies. That's not a slight. Very beautiful string section in here now. And fade out there. Yeah, Souvenirs is a really gorgeous song. It's the softest one so far on the album. I guess I can kind of see why he wanted that to be the title track. The next song is called The Long Way. Opening with piano chords, very slow. This might be an epic song coming up here, and a string section as well, yeah. Oh, I'm loving this chorus line. We went a long way, and he's extending the word long here. Okay, you got to bring the band in. There it is. More harmonizing guitar work here, and it's working with the string section as well. It's really beautiful. Almost an airy ending to The Long Way there. I liked that a lot actually. I don't know how much other people will like it. Alright, the next song is called As the Raven Flies. I like this chord progression a lot. Sounds like a song I would want to play. I'd have to learn it first though. Got some good lead guitar here too. This might be my new favourite off the album. It's either this or Better Change, I think was the one. Yeah, I think this is my favourite. They've got dueling guitar solos going on here. I wonder if maybe Joe Walsh was playing on this track. And it's gradually slowing down and stopping. That's kind of an off-colour chord to end the song on there. I like that. I always like a little bit of unpredictability. As the Raven Flies is maybe one of the better songs to emerge from the 1970s in my opinion. And I think it's overlooked, probably. But I'll put that song up with plenty of songs by the Eagles, for example. Which again, it sounds like another one that they could have done as well. I mean, maybe he could have given that song to the Eagles too. The next song is called Song from Half Mountain. Oh, that's a beautiful touch in the song with the piano riff there, and somebody's playing a triangle, I think. It's a very pretty song. Song from Half Mountain is a very beautiful song. I think it's also a song I could live without though. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I feel there are so many songs like that song from the 1970s. It's almost as if anyone who was a singer-songwriter in that decade had at some point made a song just like that. I guess this means it's my least favourite song on the album. The next song is called Morning Sky. Uh-oh, sounding like hillbilly music now. Nothing wrong with hillbilly music, by the way. Okay, Mr. Fogelberg has some versatility here. I mean, this is pretty much a bluegrass song, and it's got really wonderful harmonies on it too. That was the most unexpected song on this album. I love it. Morning Sky is fantastic. It's like Dan Fogelberg wanted to say, hey, look what else I can do here. And he executes it like an expert. Very impressive song. The next one is called Someone's Been Telling You Stories. Sounding like a very western, slowly chugging song. Alright, we're about 3.5 minutes in here. It's getting a little bit redundant. Okay, good. It's kind of changing it up now. There's this acoustic guitar solo going on here. This is probably the final verse here. That's a brilliant touch. They added the electric guitar here. Very country type of guitar noodling in between. He's singing a little bit more gritty with his voice there toward the end. Now they got some la-la-las harmonizing. Oh wow, I love the way they ended the song there. Someone's Been Telling You Stories. That song really redeemed itself. You probably heard me earlier say, okay, it's getting a little redundant, and then there's just enough additions to the song to make it less redundant for me at least, and then I really loved the way they ended the song there. Good way to salvage it there, Dan Fogelberg, if you're listening. Alright, the final song is called There's a Place in the World for a Gambler. I hope so. This song sounds like it's in 3 timing compared to all the other songs on here. That is to say, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is another very beautiful song here. It's getting more epic here toward the end. Another unexpected change here toward the end of the song. Wow, I cannot believe they ended it like that too. Leaving it with like a drone and synth there. That was a fantastic way to end the album with There's a Place in the World for a Gambler. I feel like the song was giving me hope. My final thoughts on the album. I cannot believe that I have not heard this album sooner, first of all. And maybe that's because, secondly, I cannot believe that I have not heard very many people talking about this album as well. When it comes to the 1970s, I can think of a lot of different musical acts. And yet, out of all this, never did I learn about Dan Fogelberg until I was browsing the internet this year. But I'm glad I finally got to hear that, because now I can show off that I know about this lesser known artist. But I was reading, it went double platinum when it was released in the 70s, so that's pretty good. This is a fantastic album, and it makes me curious to hear more from Dan Fogelberg. And of course, the most important question, would I be willing to listen to this album again from start to finish? There's probably one song, maybe 2, that I would skip out of the 11. But that makes for a great album right there. Thanks for tuning in to Throwback Thursday. I hope you have a great weekend. See ya.